Okay, here. So another day, another video lesson. Today is July 6th, first trading day of the week. Yesterday we had it off in observance of Independence Day. So let's just get right into it. This video lesson is going to be mainly about OSAT. Let's start off with the basics. We got less than a million float. That's always beautiful, especially on a day when you see volume like this. 87 million. Market cap super small. The daily chart here. We got a breakout. Next resistance level, let's say 12, even 16. There's no really any volume for me to go off of. So for all I'm concerned, let me see the sector. Is that a hot sector right now? I'm not sure. Right now, all I see that's super hot, like I've been saying, information technology stocks, especially in the software industry. That's what we've been really looking at. But this is a super low float with a lot of volume. Cannot ignore, especially when it fails to break down. Unfortunately for me, I took a couple big losses here in the morning. Made up for them here in the afternoon for most of it. But yeah, let's get into it. So here, after this failed and held 8 and it came back, I was looking at it kind of like a pre-market breakout, high day break, just to squeeze all those shorts that are all in this area. We got a lot of volume. So I was thinking we'd get more of a move, but this thing was choppy, and I had a little bit of opportunity to get out for small profit, but nothing crazy. Ended up taking a loss. Okay, done deal. Whatever. Get right back into it when I see that it's holding, and then we get this nice perk. Beautiful. Okay. Failure. Nothing. So these two losses really got on my nerves this morning. Just because it was such a low flow, I thought I was gonna do something, but just mistimed it. That's really it. So got out of my head once I saw this double bottom, higher low, creeping up back to the open price. I traded it as an open price play to go into the high daybreak. I was looking for a test of 11. Then I moved my stop or my limit order to 10.5. And then once it got close to 10, my patience just was not there. I was just pretty emotional at this point, just thinking about money. Could have sized up more, could really play this a lot better if my head wasn't really just not there. I woke up late. I was unprepared this morning. I did make a watch list, but I just was not in the mindset this morning, and just kind of woke up, traded, you know, whatever low float that was up that I kind of saw holding, and that didn't work out in the morning. And then we just got that failure to break down. This is really the game here, the short squeeze. I believe if this was in the right sector, this could have kept going. This could have easily been a killer play today if it was in the IT sector. It is what it is. Still was able to get a nice trade from 8.95 to 10.2. So still able to make money. Just some slippage early. So it was kind of an early setback that I had to come back to green with. Yeah, besides the fact, just keep an eye on low floats that are failing to break down, because you will most likely get a short squeeze. In this case, the open price and VWAP reclaim was kind of the trigger, because once it broke the low nines, it kind of took off from there, and it just kind of got toppy. So nothing. I didn't really miss out on much. Sold about 5% from the high. I'm okay with that. Could have been a few $100 extra, but whatever. I messed up enough that it was it was okay. Just trying to get back to break even. And it was kind of annoying because early on here I was up probably 500. I was just trying to be patient, let the play work out, and just should have recognized. Should have recognized just the failure. I had a few minutes here. It really just couldn't do it. And when I get this little crack, I still have an opportunity to get out. But I just wanted to stick to my risk. That's the thing. You gotta stick to your rules. Sometimes, you gotta take a bigger loss than you kind of want. Could have just got out right up here. And maybe that's not too bad. But in the long term, it's not gonna pay off. Especially when I have size. Just gotta stick to my rules. That's really all I gotta do. Maybe it'll change. But for the time being, I'm sticking to my. Oops. Oh, what's going on? But for the time being, I'm sticking to my plan. I'll, if I'm emotional, I'll probably take my scratch and just get out. But I'm usually in for a pass or a fail. That's kind of really it. Um, I have it, all kind of set up to where if I do take my losses, my wins will cover them in the future. Just gotta stick to the rules. So this is getting a little longer than probably needed to be, but really the gist: keep an eye on low floats, even if it's not necessarily in the right sector. We had SQBG last week. That was, what was it? Textile, something, just not the hot sector. Okay, and that thing took off too. Offered 50%. I forgot, but it was a good spiker. I'm pretty sure I have that in a previous video lesson. So you could just go back to that. But they can move, but don't expect it to really be long lasting compared to the ones that are in the hot sector. It's really got the momentum behind it. This is just kind of fighting to keep going up. So take your gains when you're up. And yeah, that's kind of it for this one.